What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Mojave Outpost. Still not sure if I feel right calling it the Mojave Outpost, as there was already a Mojave Outpost before it. But today I want to talk about a few things before we get started in playing. The winner was announced. There was a video posted yesterday, so hopefully you guys checked it out. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty entertaining. I had fun setting it up and watching and I guess casting it, if you will. And hopefully that was a bit more entertaining than just me using a random number picker to pick the winner. I think it was, and it seems like a lot of you guys had fun watching it. So we're probably going to keep doing something like that in the future for any future giveaways. Speaking of future, of RimWorld in general, today Tynan, the developer for RimWorld, posted a blog on the website. I believe it's ludion.com/blog, or just ludion.com, saying that he was going to be taking a break. This was the last content update, and it's going to be coming out on Steam, so he's working on getting it ready for Steam and getting Steam Workshop support set up for that. So you guys won't have to necessarily use the forums. You can still obviously use the forums if you want, as long as the mod developers keep using them. But Steam Workshop, I think, is a really smart move for it. He was kind of debating on releasing in early access, and it seems like, I say we because myself and a few other people commented on the fact that it may not be the right choice, the right fit for this game, because he's taking a break, which is understandable. It's an amazing game. He's worked really hard on the game. He deserves a break. He honestly does. But yeah, you guys should go read the post. I'm glad that it seems like he's not going to post it in early access anymore, because people would see that and that he's going to be taking like a 6-month long break. I honestly think this game would just get torn to shreds by the Steam community, and I really don't want to see that, because I love this game and I know you guys love this game. But the good news in the whole thing there, the whole spiel, is it's coming to Steam. So if you have not actually purchased the game yet and would like to wait for it to get on Steam, you can do so. If you purchase the game, I believe the FAQ on the website says if you purchased it before November of 2014, then you should get a Steam key, guaranteed. Any purchases after that are not guaranteed, but your send out link will continue to work and all that stuff. So you don't have to have it on Steam, it's just if you want to. Alright, so yeah. This is going to be the last update, I guess, for RimWorld for the foreseeable future. The Sappers and Traps build. Hopefully the modding community will just keep going and keep making it better and better. But I will try to run a vanilla series for at least a few more seasons. I say seasons, a few more like long seasons, kind of like Lake Townish long, where I think that one we ended on episode 51, and that was because we left through the ship. So RimWorld's not going to stop just because development on the game is going to stop for a little bit. So in case you were worried about that, do not be worried about that. Alright, and we do need batteries. We need some stuff. We need to get some stuff going. One of the suggestions was to put a door right here, which I really like this suggestion. Putting a door here to, what are you guys made of? You're made out of granite. Did we ever find any extra? We did. It's up here. Okay, so we have some granite. We don't have enough granite, but we do have some granite. Putting an extra door up here, not steel. The game has hung again. It has frozen just ever so slightly. I'm assuming that's because I'm running it off my external, and for some reason it doesn't care that it's a USB. Even though this game's tiny, it wants to hang every once in a while. But yeah, putting a door here is just like an extra little defensive sort of thing. It will kind of force people to go around this way at first try, at first pass, I suppose. It may not. But it may. Let's go ahead and ruin these guys' homes a little bit more. That way we can get this door built. And yeah, let's work on getting our crafting station up. Let's get a battery room up. And let's also, it was mentioned that maybe having, cargo pods. Maybe having a back way out of just 16 pieces of gold out of the base wouldn't be such a bad idea. So I'm thinking it may not happen this episode, but we might plan out some sort of tunnel system to get out on this half of the map in case we need to like get around and flank or something. So that will happen sometime in the future. This is going to be our crafting room, so we actually need to mine all of this out. And yes, I'm mining the outer walls out as well, because it would bug me having this one section as wood. I believe I've covered this already. And we're going to deconstruct that guy right there. Food's staying okay. Let's go ahead and plan out this battery area too. And you know what? I think I'll be okay with having it like this. I'll be fine. I'll be fine, guys. I'll be fine. Steel-wise, we don't have that much, but we do have enough to get 4 batteries up. And I am more than happy to do that. Let's also get some wood walls down, just because that would be smart. Have I made a huge mistake? No. I was trying to decide if I wanted to leave the door out here. I guess it'll be fine. If they decide to go for the batteries, then I will hate them. Maybe I'll put like a few deadfall traps in here or something like that. We have 2 people visiting. I'm curious if any of them are hostile towards each other. None of them are hostile towards each other. We do have this tribe, Vasallo of the Anteater, that we need to see about making hostile. Alright, and we do have that. Okay, so we should have enough wood to get this built. I shouldn't have built the batteries right now because it is storming. It is thankfully not storming anymore. Alright, I think I talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. We had our batteries discharged. That is unfortunate. If you guys could wake up and let all this stuff... it's all gonna burn. Stop the wood. Stop the wood. We should be okay, though. That was just unfortunate. That was... You know, that's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault. Alright. Yeah, I think I've talked about everything that I wanted to talk about, I believe. Again, it kind of sucks that this is going to be the state of the game, at least the vanilla game, for a little while. I think there is still a good bit of things that could have been done to it. But I completely understand, having, you know, worked on long projects before, that it definitely does get tiresome, and you do need to take a few breaks so you can help alleviate some of that burnout that you have going on. Solar flare shuts everything down, so it doesn't even matter that we have no power anyways, or no solar generators, rather. Yeah. I guess in other channel news, I might potentially be doing, I think I said that weird, potentially be doing a co-op series of Dying Light. We found gold with a YouTuber by the name of eShadow. Yeah, so that might be happening as well. And we may do some more stuff in the future. Also, I just picked up Sticks on Steam. It's a like a thief, like stealth type game where you're a little goblin guy, and I plan on doing a playthrough of that. So that will also be a thing. We need floors in more places, don't we? I just wasted all of that wood on this little room. So yeah, Sticks, I'm gonna do a full playthrough. I'm gonna try to do a full playthrough. I say try because lately I haven't been able to finish any games. RimWorld is like the only game that I can consistently play and not hate it or get bored with it. I don't know why, but that's just how it seems like it's working out right now. Just because the game's the same, but it's always just a little bit different. You always have the different events thrown at you, the different orders of events that happen, just different things with your colonists, all sorts of stuff. So let's get pneumatic picks. That'll help us out as we dig and mine. So yeah, I don't know, I can play these types of games, these builder type games where there's some sort of like combat involved. I love Banished. Banished is a great game if you want a really relaxing city builder. Banished is amazing. It was made by one guy, and it's a lot of fun. I can't sit there and play it regularly though, because the only sort of conflict in the game is versus nature, which I've had things go terribly wrong, but I've also had it go not terribly right, but really, really well. So, and I guess the same thing can be said for RimWorlds. Lake Town, it was super easy for the first like dozen or so episodes. back in Alpha 10, but there's always the chance of stuff going horribly wrong, which is what keeps me going back. Guts is hard at work doing some of that research. Anna is enjoying her beer. Thankfully, she can't be an angry drunk because she's a pacifist. She likes to hang out socially and casually. You guys are almost done mining that, which is awesome. We have some trees that need to get chopped. Trees already got chopped down. You guys are amazing. We have some rocks that need to get hauled away, though. And we will definitely make use of all of these rocks with some slate bricks. As I've said before, I'm not going to replace these walls. I'm just going to create like an outer shell around them to help protect them and keep the insulation in and such. And yeah, and then we'll do an actual like perimeter wall with maybe some traps and stuff in between. That way we can keep the Mojave Outpost safe. I like this layout that we have going on because it's like we're creating it's like we're walling off without actually walling off, just by the way we're building. And I do like that we still have these little gaps that we can get through. Cover wise, I think this is a pretty solid base. If I put maybe a couple sandbags around this corner right here, enemies won't be able to use this corner as cover, and they'll pretty much have this rock face that we can actually mine out, which is not too bad of an idea. Let's mine this out, and then just while I'm thinking of it, they'll be able to use here. I'll actually cancel this. They might be able to take advantage of the sandbag as cover, but sandbags only have cover, so it's not going to be anywhere near as bad as if they were. That looks a little weird. As if they were using the wall as cover. Okay, so mining's getting done, which is good stuff. There's another geothermal right there, and right there, and right there. I think eventually it wouldn't be so bad to take over this whole area. This is like prime real estate right here. We can build in the sandy parts and use the grassy parts for growing. We're probably going to need a greenhouse for the winter. So after we finish pneumatic picks, we will probably start working on getting hydroponics set up. And we can also crack this open at some point. Our batteries aren't filling up super fast, but we do have a lot of batteries. So I feel like I'm being very talkative this evening. A little more than usual. I feel like I'm saying too much stuff. I'm not sure, though. I guess you guys watch me not only to see me fail at RimWorld, but because you, for some reason, like hearing me speak about things and such, using words, painting word pictures, while also painting regular pictures on screen, of course, with my elite RimWorld skills. That's enough of that. So yeah, channel stuff, like I said, potentially doing a Deadlight co-op with a fellow by the name of eShadow. It's another small YouTube channel. Just recently celebrating his 100th subscriber, so congrats to eShadow for the 100 subscriber mark. I know it doesn't seem like we have a lot of subs compared to some of those bigger YouTube guys, but those bigger YouTube guys started out just like us, so you gotta start somewhere. And it's always a good feeling to... What is this? It's a dumping stockpile. It's always a good feeling to get the that sub count higher, because, you know, it's a form of feedback, letting you know that your stuff is being watched. It doesn't necessarily mean that all of your subs are always watching your view or giving you views. That's, you know, that's a little silly to think that everyone watches everything all the time. And I certainly don't watch all of my subs, or not subs, everyone I'm subscribed to all the time. I don't even watch half of them. I just occasionally watch some of their stuff. But I don't even know why I'm talking about this. Co-op stuff, that's why I was talking about it. So yeah, doing that. And also the sticks thing, which I actually just found out. I know it's on sale on Steam. It might actually end the day that this gets posted. It might end on... I don't remember how Midweek Madness works on Steam. I don't remember if it ends on Thursday or Friday. But the The game sticks. If you have a PS4 and you have PlayStation Plus, it is going to be one of the free games for PS4 this month, actually. So if you're interested in it and don't necessarily care about having it on the PC and you want it for free, check out the PlayStation Store sometime this month and make sure you grab it for free. PlayStation Plus, I'm actually a huge fan of, especially coming from primarily an Xbox user. Paying for gold membership to play multiplayer was fine. I didn't mind that, but you didn't get anything. With the PS4, they give you free games every month. They give you 2 games for the PS4, PS3, and the Vita. So if you guys have a PS4 and you're kind of like on the fence about PlayStation Plus, if you mostly just do single player games and stuff, I think it's definitely worth it. Those games are free for life once you've downloaded them once. So yeah, keep that in mind. You just have to have the subscription active in order to play them, but you can delete them and download them as you wish. I know there's a lot of non-RimWorld stuff going on right now as far as what I'm talking about, and I apologize for that if you guys didn't or don't care. It's just stuff that I feel like it needs to be said or that I want to say. Medicine, we're going to buy some medicine. It's pretty cheap. We're pretty much going to, let's take it down to about 500-ish. That should be good. There we go. A little bit more medicine. If you could haul that medicine, please, Anna, who is doing a lovely job keeping everyone fed. A super lovely job. All this stuff got hauled out already. You guys rock. Let's mine out this gold while we can. And let's put up some wooden walls for the time being. Look at that. Look at Hoshi. Are you going to be able to do the corner? You can do the corners now. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I remember when you guys couldn't do corners and you weren't smart enough to figure out which ones would go first. Kind of like in No Moria. I think No Moria has that solved too. But you used to have to be really careful when you queued up build orders because they weren't the smartest about it. Our batteries are still filling up, which is a super lovely feeling. I feel like we might put a little wind farm out here in the desert. Perhaps. I guess we could just use this right away. I don't think we have enough steel for it. We don't. We can mine a little bit more, but I want them to get this gold first. We still have some steel that can get hauled over. And then we want to finish this room and get our production up. Let's go ahead and get our crafting table up. We do not have... Oh, no, we do have the stone cutter's table. Okay, pneumatic picks are done. Let's go and get hydroponics and maybe see about getting a greenhouse. I'm not going to wall in this rich area. In case some of you are screaming at me to wall in this rich area. I don't want to do it because that would actually severely... basically, I've done this before in a season of RimWorld. I had my colony surrounding the crop field, and when winter came, I walled it in and put sun lamps and heaters in. But what happened was I lost all of this area as like field of fire. So we wouldn't be able to take advantage of any of the cover over on this side of the map to shoot at people coming in. We'd have like a little lane right here, and then it would just make it... It would make it too easy for raiders to get to us, is what I'm trying to say. If I'm succeeding at saying it, I don't know. That's not really up to me. I personally feel like I was successful at saying that. Let's go ahead and get our stone cutters... Sculptors, no. Stone cutters, yes. We'll make it out of... I like having the wooden tables. If we put those here... How are we doing this? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I laid it out so we do 3 on each wall and then 1 on this back wall. So that's what we'll do. We'll put that in right there. Power-wise, we will run this up along here and over this way in case at some point we need it. We'll just surround the whole room, guys. And let's go ahead and zone an area stockpile. We'll do this whole section. Nope, this whole section. This will be... I'll just rename it Workshop. This will hold chunks for us to use. And I was thinking about maybe doing a little bit of leather in here, but I don't think we need to, just because this is so close and I don't want to have the chunks over here. So this, we're going to clear all, make it critical chunks, just the stone chunks, if you please, sir. As for lighting, since we're going to have one table in the middle, we can put... Let's do a couple lights, like so. Let's set up a bill, make stone blocks, and do it radius of super tiny. I'm doing it this small because I don't necessarily want them to... Well, I guess I can always just haul out, or haul that section away. I'll do it 15. I don't want them to really go that far. I don't necessarily want them to go into the thing over there, the dumping stockpile. Alright, so we got that set up. We're going to have some lights in here soon. We will put an auto door over here. I feel like that would be acceptable. Maybe giving them a nice... What is this? Steel auto... Maybe giving them a nice steel auto door. And then I do want to actually floor this area off, but I think we may wait and do it with stone. Well, no, because I want to use the stone for creating this little outer shell for some extra protection. I will set these rocks to get hauled away. And we're making slate, which is awesome. This floor in here can actually just be smoothed. Let's go ahead and not remove floor, smooth floor, please. We'll put a metal tile there. For some reason I like to have the metal tile in these gaps. I guess we'll do wood floors in here for now. We don't really need floors. It's more one of those aesthetic things that I know a lot of you hate than I do. But look, if I'm gonna stare at this game for like 20 plus hours, it's gotta at least be visually pleasing to me. I know that irritates some of you though. We have buffalo leather in here. That's actually really cool. Let's get we have enough for 3 chairs. I don't think we're gonna get 3 chairs. I think we'll put, well, the AC unit is actually gonna go right here. Which it doesn't seem like we need the AC unit, honestly. But I was thinking that we could maybe have something like this going on. A little sitting area right here. And then maybe the TV. Or I can just do this here, and when it gets hot, they can come sit in front of the AC. I feel like it would be good to go ahead and build the AC in case we get a heat wave, which may not necessarily happen, but it could happen. Yeah, we'll go ahead and build it. And then we can always put a TV in front of it. You know, maybe the AC's like mounted up high in a window or something like that, and the TV's a little TV stand TV. Yeah. It's using high. Why are you using high? You don't... It's not that warm. I guess it's cooling about 15 degrees. It's been hot, guys. It's been hot. It's been really hot. I like this little area. We need to get some cloth going too. I completely forgot about cloth. We have all this lovely rich soil over here. Let's get a cloth field going. And you know what? While we're at it, let's also get a little Zaragum area going too. Bring that over a couple more. So this will grow Zaragum for some of that herbal medicine. This will grow some cotton. And we almost have hydroponics done, which is a good feeling. A very good feeling. Structure, floors. Get a little bit of concrete going in here. With the metal tile at the door. And I do want to have stone pathways still. I went from saying a lot fairly rapidly and feeling very confident to flubbing a few words and just kind of like, why am I even speaking as a potential career choice? Oh, I made myself sad. Oh, this looks so much nicer actually. And I know you guys hate when I do it, but I kind of want to put a light in here. We'll wait until we have red lights though, because I like putting red lights where my power is. Do we have enough steel for a few more batteries? I feel like while we have it, we should go ahead and make all the batteries we can. But at the same time, I feel like that may not necessarily be the greatest of ideas, because we could always just get a discharge and lose absolutely everything. Oh, we finished hydroponics. Good stuff. What's next? I'm thinking cremation would probably be wise, because we're bound to have raiders sometime soon, I would imagine. What else would be good? IEDs would also be interesting. I believe we need the machining table for that, though. So, why is this such a hard decision? I feel like this shouldn't be such a hard decision. Let's get cremation first, and then we'll get machining and explosive IEDs, and then we'll get electric smelting. And the reason I'm spamming out research in this versus occasionally when I'll not do any research is just because Guts won't do anything else. So that's why he is in charge of research. I also feel like it wouldn't be such a bad idea to maybe get a few more turrets up. I feel like that would probably be a pretty solid idea. Cargo pods. What do we got going on? Ooh, hops. Yes, please. That is a pretty long walk for those hops, but as long as we don't get a raid, I think it'll be good. We don't have brewing, do we? What am I looking? Research is what I'm looking for. We do have brewing. We do not have a place to brew. I think now that we have these batteries in here, I'm going to deconstruct these batteries right here, which is, I believe, what I originally wanted to do, and put brewing over here. Let's do that. Brewing. Yes, please. Gimme, gimme. We have some visitors, or a visitor, rather. I like our little chair area. What's going on with the power? Is this not connected? Am I a big dum-dum? I am a big dum-dum. This was a true story. Story of my life. Alright, if you could... Nope, you're not a constructor. No one's a constructor. Jules. No, make these first. More important. Okay, everything's fine now. Crisis averted. We have 180 slate blocks. Let's go ahead and get some slate blocks going. So this is what I meant by creating a shell, which I'm sure you guys figured out. So we are going to be reinforcing this whole area like so. And I know we don't have enough steel blocks, or slate blocks rather, to do all of this at the moment, but I figured I'd go ahead and queue it up and they could work on it as it was getting finished. Very nice. Brewing is now done. Brew beer, we will do it tiny radius of 25 forever, because you can't do anything else with hops. Eventually, I'm assuming they will go get these hops. I'm hoping they will. I guess I could have them go do it right now. Hoshi's doing a good job of taking care of these blocks. I'm just going to go ahead and tell them to haul it. Jules is billing not exactly where I wanted her to start, but that is okay with me. You got to start somewhere. And she decided to start there. Fair enough. You guys getting all the hops? All the hoppy hops. Cremation is done, so I said we would do electric smelting next. Or not electric smelting, machining next. Okay. How much gold did we get from that? 226 from this little area, and I think we had another little chunk of gold somewhere. This ancient evil still kind of worries me, just a little bit. I guess this is going to be the main entrance to our base for now, so we should probably do something with that. I kind of want to put another turret up here between our Zaragum and Corn area, but that would be really open to anyone just kind of sitting back here. So I would want to create a wall sort of that comes down to about right here. So they have to walk in next to the house. And then as we progress, we can actually just sweep down here and start building through this section. Create a little nice shell along here, and then they'll have to come through our grove type area. It'll almost be like we're playing tower defense, sort of. Let's do that. We're going to treat this like a tower defense colony. Lots of work over here not getting finished, which it's okay. Anna is now brewing stuff. Jules, if you could actually come over here and haul this stuff, that would be fantastic. Hoshi, if you could help haul this stuff. You guys are the only haulers, right? Anna can haul. Oh, she's not a constructor, that's right. I was like, why isn't it gonna work? They should be able to, the two of them should be able to get all that. Is that granite? Sandstone. How disappointing. I feel like maybe we should reseal these guys back in just in case we have a storm. Oh look, a boom rat. How rude. Where are you going? Don't go for Hoshi. Wait, where are you going? It says broken manhunter. Hoshi's just like backdoor. Got it. Oh, and our turrets aren't on. Let's switch those on. Is that him? That is him. Hoshi, run. Hoshi, run. No, not that way. This way. I should probably make this an auto door. We're gonna need to make this an auto door, guys. Hoshi, you made it. Go get some rest, buddy. Animal is coming back around for Hoshi. Nope, now he's standing there. Anna, if you could flick this switch right now, that would be excellent for when he walks around that corner. Thank you. Please don't light anything on fire. Oh, this is awkward. Now, will he die? Or will he explode, rather, if he just bleeds to death? I think we're going to have to find out in the next episode. I'm just going to leave him there, and we'll see what happens. We do need a clinic still. I know I have this medical bed in here. That is just for the time being. But we do need a clinic. I would like to get a clinic, rather. I think this was a pretty solid episode. We got a proper battery section up. We are now brewing our own lovely, lovely beer. We got our crafting section set up. Did I say that? I don't think I said that. We destroyed a boom rat that we will perhaps for science in the next episode. Just to see if he will explode whenever it bleeds to death, or she rather. Planted some new stuff. We talked about some stuff. I feel like we've accomplished a good amount. So that is going to wrap up this episode of Vanilla RimWorld. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.